Hi guys, I'm Evangeline, you can call me Vange, and welcome to the V Word. So today I'm going to be doing a new YouTuber tag, because I'm new to YouTube. So basically this is just so you guys can, I guess, get to know me and stuff. And I like talking about myself, so honestly, it's just kind of fun. Let's get started. Question number 1. What is your name and the name of your channel? Starting off easy. It's Evangeline. Probably knew that from my intro. My channel's name is The V Word. Question number 2. What does the name of your channel mean? Vagina. Question number 3. Where am I from? I am from New York, the state of, not the city. I grew up in the mountains. Right now I actually go to school in Philadelphia. It's a really cool place, really cool city. I'm used to New York City, so it's like way different than New York, much smaller. Lots of culture here though, which is cool, but definitely also just different than the mountains. Question number 4. Why did you start a YouTube channel? I actually started a blog first, The V Word. If you haven't read that, you should read that first. I love to write. Writing has always been something that I am really passionate about, and it has always been one of my hobbies. And then I was like, wow, I'm really opinionated and I'm actually kind of smart, so maybe I should put out all of this information and opinions and ideas out into the world. And that's what I did. I started writing a blog, and then I learned that blogs aren't really the main source of information for people, which is okay, like I get it. And that's why I kind of started this YouTube channel. So it'll be more personal for the readers or viewers to get to interact with me, get to know me, kind of my personality. I'm a very sarcastic person, and that's kind of how I write, and that's kind of how I'm gonna speak in this YouTube channel. So I also love the effect that it can have on people, whether it's YouTube or a blog. Just gaining that audience and giving out information or just opinions too, to get people talking about things can be so valuable and so inspiring in itself that it's something that I really wanted to invest time in and really try to help people, whether it's, you know, just one person or a few hundred or whatever. It's nice to know that you're not alone sometimes, and I really hope that this channel makes somebody feel like they're not alone. Ew, that's mushy. Okay, question number 5. What will your channel be about? I kind of mentioned this already. It's a little bit about feminism. It's a little bit about everyday issues that people don't really talk about, or I find that I haven't heard anybody talk about ever, or not enough. I feel like there's a lot of these really large problems in the world that are so focused on, right or wrong, either way, whatever opinion. There's so much time spent on them that not everybody takes the time to just take a second to look at their neighbor, or the girl growing up, or the guy growing up, or the queer guy growing up, or the queer girl growing up. And it's worth investing in them because they're our future. We're our future. This is getting deep again. Ugh, okay, anyway. I also do want to focus on feminist issues, so I do want to do some background on different movements, like the Me Too movement. Even going back into some history, it's really cool how feminism started. If you look back in the 1800s, and I'll get into this in another video, but if you look back into the 1800s, the first feminist nowadays was kind of still sexist towards women. And that's because times were different and beliefs were different, and imagine how feminism is going to change in another 20 years or 100 years even, and it'll be completely even different. And how does feminism grow to expand to include other genders that are even more so oppressed? Because women, at least we were recognized for the last few hundred years. Trans women, trans men weren't. Question number 6. Who is your target audience? I would say young women primarily, but anyone who's willing to learn more about feminism or wants to take a few laughs at me or finds me entertaining. Did you just hear that child scream downstairs? I live in an apartment complex and there are children that live downstairs and they scream sometimes and it scares me. Question number 7. What do you hope to achieve with your channel? I want to start conversations. I want people to start talking to each other without killing each other. I have been in several Facebook fights and comment section arguments with friends and family members, and the amount of hate that comes out of them is like astonishing sometimes. Sure, I've like been in that situation myself, and I know there's people that think that to believe something is immoral and that person must be a bad person because they believe that certain thing that you find immoral. But sometimes it's just because they don't have the information that they need to form a valid opinion. And it's okay to discuss those things and give feedback and give information and exchange information so that you guys can come to a better understanding of how you both arrived at your opinion. And if at the end of that conversation they still believe that bad thing, that's your own decision to make about that person, but at least you tried, at least you gave information, and you got a better understanding of where they were coming from too, so that you can better argue your own opinion in the future. And that's kind of what I want to do with my channel. I want to start that conversation, and I don't want to do it in a hateful way, and I don't want to do it in an aggressive way, even if sometimes I might come across that way, because the information is more important than the fight sometimes, if that makes sense. I lost my place. I got it. Also, disclaimer, I'm not an expert on anything. Like, I go to school and I'm soon to have a degree, a bachelor's of science, and I am a smart person and I do my research, but I would not say I'm an expert. So when I say things, I encourage you to look it up. Am I saying the right thing? Google it. Go research it. Go make sure that I'm correct. It's important to have all of your facts straight, no matter what. So if you don't believe me, that's okay. I'm okay with it. Go do your own research. But at least I was able to start you on your journey of that research. And I think that's also really important. Question number 8. Top 3 favorite YouTubers. Oh my gosh. So I watch YouTube on way too much. Okay, I would say my top 3 YouTubers are James Charles, sister, Shane Dawson, and Sierra Schultze. I don't actually know how to say her name. I'm sorry. James Charles is one of the most fabulous people I've ever seen in my life. Oh, he's beautiful. Okay, let's talk about it. Shane Dawson is hysterical and I love him. And gosh, I remember watching him when I was a child, when YouTube, I didn't even understand what YouTube was. But he also does some really like great things for other YouTubers too, which I've noticed his like documentaries and everything. I think he's really talented as a comedian. And then Sierra also does these, I'm always a body positive person. As a curvier woman myself, I really try to be size inclusive when I talk about things in fashion as a fashion major, because it is a big problem and has been consistently a big problem within fashion for the past decades. And Sierra Schultze actually is really cool. She does a lot of body positive videos and does a lot of body positive awareness. She's really cool. Makes me feel good about being a woman. Yeah. Question number 9. Who inspired you to start a channel? I don't think it was one person in particular. I like being creative and I like being an entrepreneur. Creative and entrepreneur put together is me. At least I like to believe that, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. So why not try new things? Question number 10. If you could collab with anyone right now, who would it be? I want James Charles to do my makeup. I want to get glammed out, and then I want to go out on a date with him because I'm in love with him. Honestly, anyone in the Sister Squad, like Emma Chamberlain is hysterical, and the Dolan twins are like hot. Question number 11. 3 reasons anyone should subscribe to your channel. That's not even a question, it's a statement. It's not even a full sentence. 1 would be they like to laugh. I like to have a good time while others have a good time while they're reading or viewing or whatever. So that would probably be, you know, number 1. Number 2 would be that you're passionate about women's rights, or at least talking about women's rights and discussing it. So if you're passionate about it, if you want to learn more about it, if you just want to talk about it more or want somebody else to be talking about it more, you're in the right place. Also, number three, probably have a bunch of my friends on my channel because I love them and I hang out with them and they're kind of cool and they'll have insight. Some of them are women, some of them are men, and having the different views would be good. So you can be friends with them too. So you just got a whole new friend fam. There you go. Question number 12. Which channel already on YouTube will yours most likely be like? That's kind of hard. So somebody that I watch that I think is really cool, Lacey Green. She is this kind of educational person on YouTube. She talks a lot about different issues that I think that other YouTubers kind of miss or don't really talk about too much, which is what I hope to do, so in that way we're similar. But otherwise, I don't know, I'm a pretty unique person. I don't know, I'm not really gonna compare myself to other people. You can make your own decision about what I'm like. Question number 13. What is your favorite thing about the YouTube community? I love how collaborative everybody is. Everybody's kind of doing collabs all the time and they're always doing different things on each other's channels, so they're like making other people's channels different, which is cool, and always improving them. YouTube is so diverse that you can really find anything on YouTube. YouTube is Google. Google owns YouTube. But like, I think that's really cool, and I think collabing with people, because there's so much diversity, makes things really interesting, and that's probably my favorite part. Question number 14. What is your least favorite thing about the YouTube community? Do I wanna say that? I think the YouTube community is prone to controversy. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Question number 15. What do you think you could bring to the YouTube community that isn't already there? I hope that I can be relatable like other YouTubers are, or most successful ones are, but I hope to be relatable in an informational way that you can relate to me like I'm just a regular person talking to you about things. I'm not a professor, I'm not an expert, I'm not a scientist, but I can just provide you with information that's useful, helpful, and accurate. Question number 16. 3 things we should know about you. I'm really sarcastic, so sometimes I just say things and people think that it's mean, and really I'm just being a bitch. Because sometimes I think things are stupid and I'm like, this is actually ridiculous, like you can't actually believe this, right? If you think sarcasm's funny, then great, we'll get along. If not, then maybe. I hope we still get along. Second, I have a cat. His name's Adonis. I'm surprised he hasn't interrupted this video yet. He's great, love him, such a cutie, raised him like a dog, love of my life. He's great, and he'll make little appearances on here. And number 3, I'm an Uber driver. Question number 17. What do you think the hardest thing will be about becoming a YouTuber? The hardest thing, besides the setup, the 30-minute setup that this just took. I think the hardest thing is going to be producing quality content that, do you hear the jingle? Do you hear the jingle? That's Adonis, that's my cat. He has a little bell on his collar, it's so cute. This is my cat, Adonis. You too, baby, look at his tummy. He normally doesn't look that angry. We're just gonna keep going. What was the question? Hardest part of YouTube is going to be producing quality content consistently. And I know that it's hard for YouTubers nowadays, especially now. Some of them, they get burnt out, and I think trying to be inspired all of the time to create videos that are everything in one, all of these different things, it's hard for YouTubers to keep up, and I think that's the hardest part. Question number 18. What do you think the most rewarding thing will be? Helping people. I hope I help somebody. I hope that somebody watches my video and says, no, yeah, I've been there. Stop showing your butthole. Oh my God. helping people. I hope that I can help people. I hope that somebody finds it relatable. I hope that even in just the smallest way, if it can help them with life. Yeah. Question number 19. Do you see yourself being on YouTube for a long time? Yes. I hope so. Question number 20. Last question! Ooh, question number 20. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're almost done. Do you have any tips or advice for others who are just starting a YouTube channel? I mean, I haven't been doing this very long, so I don't know if I'm the right person to be giving advice on this sort of thing. But I would say, just start. There are so many reasons to not start. But when you start, you have started. That's the hardest step, so you might as well just improve from there. I didn't have a camera, I didn't have a microphone, I didn't have lights, I still don't have lights. I have a microphone, realized that it doesn't actually plug into my camera, so now I have to get an adapter for it. I have a camera now. Step 1. Done. So that has been my new YouTuber tag. I've answered 20 questions. Hopefully that helped you guys get to know me a little bit better. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my cat. And I'll see you guys later. See ya!